Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. A little midday money. Look at this. My phone goes off here for the sound of the show. I had it on that, so I was like, "What the heck's happening here?" I had the Bluetooth on. It comes blaring on the Bluetooth. I was like, "What's happening?" Like, subscribe, ring the bell here. Max Wager Network, winning free picks. Either channel you're watching, welcome on into the show. Appreciate you being here. And in fact, if you're on the Max Wager channel, it's me. We have Allie Burns next. But apparently, I saw Sean Miller doing a little early show. He's going to be doing a couple days a week here at 10 a.m. apparently. Tim, did you see that? Did it come across? I mean, I know you guys do a show.
Wait, what happened?
You guys don't put on Max Wager, right? You're Earl
No,
Sport?
we don't. No, Craig says that people wouldn't watch that early.
Well, there's a show on there now with the other Sean,
soccer
Soccer
guy?
Sean.
Yeah, I see his things pop up.
And yeah, I was like, what? Because I was like, ooh, should I load up to that channel? I didn't know what to do if he'd be done or not. Like usually there's nobody ahead of me, so I just start at my regular time. And apparently he's gonna be doing a show a couple days a week. Apparently he has sponsorship. He had a Caesars thing in there.
Oh yeah, it's Max Wagers Network. He has Caesars.
All right. So when I'm on there, I don't really talk about just one sports. That's why I try not to do sports books when I'm on either here or just cause I don't know. That's anyway. Listen. It's Money Monday. Welcome on in. Limited baseball schedule. We'll obviously talk some football. There's a Monday night football game tonight, apparently. Somebody's returning to a team they used to play for. So we have that game going on. And we'll recap some weekend stuff. And if you missed a look at headlines yesterday, well, you already missed the boat. You already missed the boat. And that's the difference between a nice 10-3 type week one of NFL that I had and probably people having a losing weekend, which I'm sure some of you did. I'm sure somebody had a couple bad ones, some money line parlays. We'll talk about that. Baseball 189 and 184 dropped the video pick yesterday. I go 2-1 in the premiums, and listen, I'm having a nice baseball run this month. But like I said, we're at 67% with baseball this month. Wonderful. 32.65 in the video today under the Cleveland 8.5. I know it's Pilkington. He's pitched decent. Reed Detmers, totally different pitcher since coming back from the minors. Give me the under here. Now, NFL, 1-3 with the video picks, right? I'm 10-3, 77% on the premium side of things. I mean, this is the way it falls sometimes, folks. And I always say picking and choosing is difficult. Well, I've obviously picked and choose wrong in NFL and college football, for that matter. I had 6-10 because college football's at 55% on the year. Seattle in the under. I didn't bet either of these games. I said last night on a winning free pick, I took the under. I said I kind of lean Seattle 7. This line is just, I don't know. Is this like the Seattle line, or excuse me, the Kansas City, Arizona line? It was at 3. Next thing you know, it's 6.5, and it's 40-2 or whatever the heck that score is yesterday. Seattle, this one here, open at 4.5, now up to 7. People just pounding. What could possibly go wrong with Seattle laying 7 on the road? Boy, we haven't seen this story at all in the last 24 hours. I know it's not like a division rival. It's not even a conference rival, but it's a guy coming back to a team he was drafted by, kind of rival. So if you don't think 7 is a big number, I understand. Denver, yeah, sure. They're the better team. I'm not saying that. They're a 7-point road fave. Thought Cincinnati's a better team. Thought people are going to say the Packers are a better team, or the 49ers are a better team, or the Colts are a better team. We can go on and on and on down the line about teams that are better teams that lose. And now you're dealing with 7s. Dog in the under here on a Monday night for me. Again, did not bet it. It is not one of my circuit picks. The midday money is 5-0, baby, in circuit contest. Nice start to the season. So there's that. Teaser winner. Late touchdown by the Jets get us there. Jets 17 and 18. We had Jets, Texans, and the Bears. Bears outright. I said Bears outright. What did I say about Trey Lance, folks? What did I say? People run and bet this guy for MVP. This is a Super Bowl team with Jimmy Garoppolo, and you're bringing this guy in to learn on the fly. And I said, we're just talking off air real fast, me and Earls, and we're gonna be opposite a couple games this week, right? It's reaction kind of Monday, right? Oh my goodness, Tampa Bay's done. Look at Tom Brady can't even throw a touchdown pass. This team looks horrible, right? And you're gonna have your crazy overreactions. I already grabbed Seattle. I got them a +10. Call me crazy. I know they haven't even played tonight. I don't mind because regardless of this game, say they lay a total leg tonight, and this line moves from it's down to a 8.5 right now or a 9. Edwards is going to go back up to a 10 or 11. I'm still sitting in a good boat here. It's not like this is going to get any higher for me where I'll lose value. Seattle comes in here, scores an upset, something ugly, 23-20-ish, some low-scoring affair. This line's going to come down to a touchdown, right? Because everybody say, Geno Smith's not that terrible. If Penny could run the ball, and you're going to hear all the other sides of it when this line comes down. So I grabbed a big number here with the Niners, or with Seattle over the Niners, because of trade. Again, do we have to start with Shanahan? You know my feelings on this cat. On the road yesterday, road favorite. No. I don't care about the weather. You lost to a team that completed 9 passes or whatever the heck he did. Never in doubt. Got to put those never in doubts out there. Giants, right? I think I said in look ahead lines 2 weeks ago when that line Buffalo was a 7 over Tennessee. I said take Buffalo today, and this was before the Bills game, but before they played the Rams, before they crushed Rams. I said that line's going to be 10 when the Giants win outright. Never in doubt the Giants outright winner. And that line is a 10 now. Now, do I want to lay 10 with the Bills? You don't like laying double digits in the NFL. But I understand. You don't have bankroll. You can't lock it up for a couple days because you want to in-game something today. You want to do a prop bet. And prop bets, I think we went 1 and 2 yesterday, 1 and 3. I'm not a big prop bet guy. I started out good in baseball prop bets, and then they fell off. I'm not doing prop. It's like fantasy football. My team's not that good. That's not where I excel at. You want to, like we say, having fun, or do you want to make money? It's like Major League Baseball. MVP talk. Judge or Ohtani? Now, is it the best player? You got to give it to Ohtani. Guy's got 30 homers. He's got 12 wins. That's a player. He's awesome. Is it the most valuable player? It's Judge. The guy doesn't hit, the Yankees lose, and he's got 60-something homers. Yeah, he's valuable. The best is Ohtani. Is he going to win the MVP for the next 10 years because he's going to win 12 games a season? Probably not. Back to the betting side of things. Are you going to win long-term betting all types of crazy money line parlays when you have teams like the Niners losing by 9 outright as touchdown favorites on the road? Or jumping on home faves, laying big numbers? Make a decision, folks. Make a decision. Justin's in the house. Hit the like button. Appreciate it. Hey, look at that. I came in.
Ban him.
No place for me today. Do not want to give anything back from a Monster Sunday. I know, Eric. Dogging it up, baby. And as much as a good day I had yesterday, I didn't grab the Vikings, who I liked. I forgot to grab them. I like the Chargers. I'll take it. Again, it's a winning day. If you don't like something, you don't gotta bet it. Like I like Seattle in the under. I'm not here to press my things, but like I'm going all in today. I like it. It's in the chat. That's where we're at. Mamba for life in the house. Friday, chop that like button. You know it. Plus dollar daddy. Yes. Broncos. I'm shaking his head. Broncos Seattle under. Arizona Dodgers under 9.5 on the alternate line. That's already a 9. It's you want to bump it up a half. You're going to buy a half a run. I don't know. If you're doing, how do you not just do Dodgers run line? They're the Dodgers. I see 90 and more than 20s. Again, I'm not really interested in that. I got the Cleveland under, and I got one game baseball package up today. Just one game. Toronto over the 8.5. Well, Barrios and Criswell, huh? I could, you know what? I'll do an over with you there. Dodgers over 9s. Dodger over 9, and that's San Fran over the 8. So Dodgers, it would just be a run line kind of play for me there. But I understand the over there with Ricky Nelson. He's going to bust into song on the mound. And you like the over Strider and Cobb, San Fran in off of the Sunday night game. Like that, Richard P? Gino in primetime, can't wait. What's Gino's primetime record versus Danger Russ? I know Danger Russ is some crazy primetime.
I don't
record.
remember, but last year when he filled in for Russell Wilson, he was 3-0 against the spread, and as a underdog in his career, or since he left the Jets, I believe, 6-3-1 against the spread. So he's been good at covering. That's what he's gonna do.
That's what we like, baby. Michael, good morning. Great day yesterday. 2-0 Steelers under 46.5. New England, Miami. Take that 2-0, Eric. Good day. The boat has left. Seahawks and all that candy. I like Seattle. I mean, again, I'm not taking a shot here, even though I had a nice weekend, right? I'm not saying, well, I just finally do dogs. Now, I'm a dog guy, regardless. Hockey, baseball, college hoops, football. And can I come in and be like, you know what? We're going to press it here. Let's go. I just don't, as much as I like to think that the public's always wrong, they do win a few, right? It's all about you got to respect the bookmakers' numbers. Like in college football, college basketball, you have your rankings and your polls. All right, that's all fine and dandy by some kind of media guy. Give me the numbers guy who's coming up with the numbers. I'll take that over a ranking all the time. And the same goes for NFL. You have teams that are your haves and have-nots, right? Denver, Super Bowl kind of fave. They bring Russell in. Oh my goodness, look at this, Russell Wilson. I just like the points. As I said, maybe a first half. Maybe I should have put first half Seattle here. Go against your old quarterback. You're angry. You're annoyed. Maybe I should have bet him. Maybe I'll be in here tomorrow saying, I told you so, and I should be 12-3, 80% NFL. Instead, I'm just a lowly 10-3 at 77%. Under, yes. Seattle team total under. Gino's bad. Maybe. I just need to cover, Bill. Covering and under. Braves run line, Mets run line, Dodgers run line parlay for plus a nickel. I hate parlays. This is my Sunday night baseball fade, and Dodgers always cover the run line parlay. There's nothing wrong with that one. And you got the Mets laying a 130 this year. I thought about the Mets. You'd have to run line parlay for the nickel's nice because I don't want to lay the one. Actually, probably it was 135, probably still higher now because down to minus $3 for the Mets. Can't believe your Bears won. I can believe it because I said Bears outright in this chat. I'm winning 6 games less. Well, and listen, one game does not make a season. Overreaction time. We'll talk about that as well. People are going to run and overreact. Kim, good afternoon. Any given Sunday or Monday. Yes. Absolutely. Got Cleveland total 7.5. It's down to 7.5 Cleveland total. It's 8.5 last night when I put it out. 7.5 now. Again, I apologize on the total. This is loaded up on the site ahead of time. This is on winning free picks. I put it as a premium play. 5-0 in the circuit, baby. Yes. And the team name's Midday Money. So maybe we'll maybe get some new people in here after next week when they post the leaderboards. Hashtag Midday Money. They're going to go to Twitter and be like, oh, Mr. Sean Higgs on Twitter. Hashtag Midday Money. And, of course, we're going to have some yodels come in here. I'm a fake guy. After I go from 5-0 to a 2-3, and then I don't know what I'm talking about. Starting like Houston plus the 10. Now, I'm a Texan guy. We had the Texans yesterday. Last year, we had them a few times. I like Davis Mills. I like the offense. But here in this spot, I do not know how they will travel. Short week, yes, for Denver. And here comes the old overreaction take, right? I grabbed Seattle in the 10 thinking they're going to hang in here, maybe steal the game. And that line's going to come down even more than it has from opening numbers. If you like Houston, I'm going to say wait, because if Denver rolls, it's going to obviously go up a little bit. And I think even if Denver loses, I think you're still going to be safe, because by game day, people are going to say, no way Denver loses 2 in a row. So you might, I like the 10. I would hold out, because if all goes to plan, right, it's 7-point road fave. You should win this by double digits, 7, get it done in a sizable fashion. Your line's going to go up, because the average bettor is not betting the Texans on Sunday. It'll be all, Russell Wilson's home opener. He looked fabulous on Monday night. And this 10 is going to be 12.5. And then you come in, and then when you get a backdoor and it's 9 and you cover, you'll be happy. Seattle first half plus 3.5 home dogs on Monday. I would like Seattle in the first half here. I agree. The first half is really going to come out, right? It's maybe Russ is pumped up. He's in front of the home crowd. He makes some bad passes. He overthrows, and Seattle's all pumped up because they're facing an old guy. And it's a 10-6 game or something close. It's a close game. Seattle's up at the half. It's a tie. That's where, yes, it's much like here comes a bad bullpen blowing your guy who just went 7+, strikes out 9, 1 run on 3 hits, and the bullpen comes in and your total shot and the team loses 6-3. I had Cindy -6.5 line change. I made a 7 for who? Yesterday? Or for this week coming up?
I got them at +110 money line.
I know.
Last night.
Kim, you were in the chat where we're saying let's take Cincinnati right now. I got them at a +2 on one site and a 52.5 yesterday.
Oh yeah, I could have gotten +2. I decided to go money line +110 instead.
Yeah. What are you doing? How the line was up last night during the show. Forget about we were even talking about on the show to take Cincinnati. Before Dak even got hurt, we said we're taking Cincinnati off of a 5 turnover game, 4 interceptions, and you still had a chance to win. And I'm not a Cincinnati hype guy. I the Steelers. Taking a Stroh's run line with under Broncos. Strohy run line. I didn't write that down. What is that against? Oh, that's right, because I didn't have a picture last night with Robert Rodriguez, Framber. How about a little under action there, 7.5? But I understand run lines here, and it's funny, and I think I said yesterday or Saturday, and I went to my baseball because I was like, wow, all of a sudden I looked at the leaderboards. I'm like, wow, how's baseball doing? I know we ran a couple in here in free pick. We got well. And I thought it was going to be a bad September, middling 500, grinding them out. And I've actually had a good September with run lines. I'm a run line, not a fave guy. Faves cash at 61%. You know me, still at a 59-33 with the faves. I didn't get my baseball record. 468 and 445 plus 3868, 461.55, 461 and 455 plus 2018. $1,700 spread based on those totals, baby. 185, 135. Shop. And speaking of shopping around and stuff, we did the show in August. I said, take the Carolina Panthers plus the 4. They came back. Cleveland was a 2-point underdog. There's no way you shouldn't have made money on that game. Trey Lance is god awful. You're so right. They have a proven enough quarterback who bring them deep into the playoffs. So, I mean, Mike, what have you heard me say? He brought him to a Super Bowl. He just missed the Super Bowl again last year. The guy's a winner. I mean, they don't open up like the fact that they opened San Fran up as high as they did at a Super Bowl level there is because they probably thought Garoppolo was going to be the quarterback and not Trey Lance. I mean, maybe Trey Lance is good. Maybe he'll be good down the road. I know Garoppolo is good. I know Garoppolo wins. A lot of teams would take Garoppolo. We can make fun of him all we want. Oh, he choked. He choked. What about the damn defense who gave up the tying or the go-ahead scores? They never get a blame. It's always the quarterback. We know how that is. Quarterback takes the blame. He's a great coach. Great coach. I mean, is he out there playing? No, it's Jordan. It's LeBron. It's Kobe. Come on. The quarterback, Tony Romo, gets flack for he's terrible. Dude, how many games should the Cowboys even been in that he willed them to games? You know, I mean, Danny White brought the Cowboys 3 straight championship games. He led a late score over the Niners. Then he came back, Dwight Clark with the catch. What's forgotten about that after the catch? Cowboys driving down the field, and then there's like a late pick. Danny White, oh, he's a bum. I mean, where's the defense? I mean, you gave up a touchdown with 40 seconds left or whatever it was. You know, I mean, guys, I guess people are going to say, well, if you're really elite and great, you're going to make those plays. You know, guys miss shots. You know, Jordan's missed game-winning shots. Kobe's missed game-winning shots. LeBron's missed game-winning shots. Quarterbacks throw late interceptions. No one blames the defense. And I said the other day here, it was the Penn State-Purdue game. So it was like, oh, if they would have called that a catch, Purdue. No, you don't. How about if the defense makes a stop, Purdue wins the game? Do people just forget there's another guys playing defense that give up a point before your quarterback's got to come in there and thread needles to will you to win? I mean, he got you to the freaking goal line. Haven't bet baseball since Friday. I bet Texas under 7.5 game 1. Justin, you know me on doubleheaders. I'm just it's a game 1 play or nothing. I'm not a real doubleheader type guy here. And Trevor Rogers, do I really want to bet it under with him? As bad as Miami is offensively. I mean, I understand. Texas has been on an underrun. Marlins are just an under team. No thank you, though. Rogers out of going under. Yeah, he's been good already. Come back from Toronto. Rogers been much better to come back. Lean Rangers, Rogers, Otto, Toronto. It's a lot of homonyms going on there. Again, no, I don't like this game. I get it, folks. It's a 110 start. People are going to run. We got to bet it. Day action. Let's go. Where's my needle and strap off my arm to get to my vein? Let's go, Miami. 57 win Miami Club. These guys add these wins up. They don't even have as many wins as like the Dodgers, basically. It's crazy. Mets run line, Atlanta run line, LA Angels over the team total. I don't like the Angels over the team total. Run lines on the other two, sure. I mean, you got the old Sunday nighters we talk about since opening day. Fields completed what, 8 passes? Strider over 7.5 Ks. Braves win plus 175. Well, Strider, you know, he had the great game, right? 16 Ks. He was awesome the other day or 2 days ago. Nice outing. Next start. I mean, here's a guy, obviously not getting Cy Young love, right? It's going to be Alcantara. We got some Zach Gallen chatter in there. He's probably overshowered by Max Fried. How about a rookie of the year for this guy? He's having a nice season.
By the way, Fields 8 for 17.
8 for 17.
There you go. Now, it was a flooded game.
That was. So. I mean, I watched the highlights this morning. I saw them. I didn't see any of this game yesterday. You know, I did the show. You know what I did after the show? I went out. I had to help stir some chocolate chips into my daughter's making chocolate chip cookies, and I went down to Kroger's. Then I stopped at Whataburger for my free bacon blue cheese burger with a purchase of a medium fry and soft drink.
Nice.
So that was good. So I got I'm like, oh, I got my little coupon. Tim, come back. It was like $14.88 for a burger, fry, and soda. So I'm like, what? So I go up there. I'm like, here's my coupon, $4.35. I'm like, thank you.
Nice.
Dude, $10 for a burger? Like,
I guess so.
and it's because I'm not a cheap guy. Like I mean, I go out, restaurant business, I tip ridiculous, and I don't mind spending stuff. That is just like, there's just some things I just can't do. Like a $10 hamburger at a Whataburger.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, it's
Or
like
any
going to
burger
Five
place.
Guys.
That's
It's the same
crazy.
deal.
Yeah, Five Guys. I mean, I like Five Guys still. Go there, go get a double of bacon. I get it. It's
And they spend
crazy.
$20 on a burger, fries, and a drink.
It is crazy. Like we go there as a family. It's like I get a couple meals for the kids, right? And it's like 37. I'm like for 3 burgers.
Yeah,
I can't do. I'd rather go out to eat for $65 and get like, 2 chicken and beef fajita combos for $30
exactly.
pop. It's the same.
Exactly.
I think that's just bizarre. I was like, oh my goodness. Like, I mean, I really don't look at prices because it's like
I do. It's because I'm.
I
mean, yeah, I have to.
No, yeah. Well, we're 2 different spots in our life.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, like,
exactly.
I mean, like, but it's just sometimes you look at it and be like, what the heck's going on? Like, that's just crazy. I don't play the game. Like, my wife, I think, got roses once on Valentine's Day. Because I'm not paying $100 for roses.
No.
When they're gonna die in a week. I don't buy her
no.
roses anyway. I don't get her. Sometimes that's a lie. So not roses. I go like get her flowers. She's like, "What did you do? What's broken? What happened?
What did you do wrong?" Yes,
yeah,
that's
she
the
comes home.
initial
There's flowers,
reaction.
or I go, "I got
you
you something.
wrong?
What did you do? Tell me. You're hiding something. What lost? I get that. How much are we down?
Damn it! I was betting on these 22-year-old basketball players, and then they missed a free throw at the end of the
throw. Please. So at dinner, I was telling your brother last night. So at dinner, it's like, with the dogs. I was like, I said I had a good day today. Like my dad and my son's like, yeah, all these dogs came in, and my wife would put down her fork. She's like, you just can't help yourself with the dog. I said, well, they came in this time, like because a lot of times, I'll be honest, I start the season in football like rough 500, 1-4 in the contest, something like that. Goes to, September's a weird month. A lot of times it's like they let the faves and listen to me, like I talk like it's fixed, but it's like here come the faves early, right? And everybody gets comfy. All the new people like, oh, this is so easy. Ben games. It's the Packers. I got the Cowboys. I got Tampa Bay. I got all the good teams are winning, and it's hunky dory. And like mid-October comes, and I'm sitting at like 45% because I'm just still taking these ugly dogs. I mean, I remember I had the Browns against Green Bay a couple years ago. They're like a 2-point home dog, and like Green Bay ended up winning later. I'm like, it was just a grind. But then like, here we come, end of October, and then November, like December, I'm like a 67%, 70% December.
Yeah.
Because I'm just, here they come, the dogs. Everybody's left them for dead. I got to breathe life into them.
Exactly.
Dilemma time. I have 3 parlay tickets all on Denver money line to win 5 times. I can cash out cash out for less on 2 tickets and 1 ticket ride. All right. So you have, what are the parlays for? Like, what did you spend on them each? Number 1, right? You have 3 parlays that cost X amount of dollars. So see what that is. Your do the 2 tickets pay for that and give you anything extra? I mean, listen, it's a money line. They just have to win. I get it. But you saw yesterday, money line, you could be in a dogfight here. You could, we saw a tie. We saw missed field goals. We see mixed extra points. We see touchdown dog, home dog upsets. So I understand the buying out. Is it worth it for you? All 3, the cost of all 3 parlay tickets, and then is it enough for you to be like, whatever? I'll the 2 tickets. I'm plus money on my 2 tickets buyout, and I still have 1 riding. That'll still pay more. If it's worth it in your mind, and again, this is any kind of betting, folks. With Kim bets, with Tim bets, Michael, Mike, Justin, everybody in the chat here, Rob, whoever. Be happy. I see he's coming down here. Everybody's bankroll is different. Your betting ways are different. Your lives are different. So for him, it might be worth it. For you, you might say, screw it, I'm letting it ride. There is no one way for everybody. And I say that because I come in here, I say I don't like to take 130, 140 run line faves. I don't like to go, definitely not take a $2 money line faves. I really don't like to lay huge numbers sometimes, and even that I do sometimes. I mean, I have Bam at 18. I'm not anti stuff like that, but there's a lot of ways to skin a cat, right? People like parlays, teasers, first halves, first quarters. They want soccer. There's WNBA, tennis. I don't like to talk people off what they want to do, especially when I'm not betting it. But for the parlay thing, if the 2 tickets pay for all 3 and give you a little chunk extra that you're comfortable with, and then you still have one riding that'll add to that, take the money, Kim. It's like it's on the street. I say it all the time. Nobody's stepping over $5. I don't care if you got a grand in your pocket. You see a 5 spot, you go pick it up. You're like, oh, I got $5. Thank you. Monday night under Rob Franklin. Yes. Be happy says Oklahoma 13.5. What's up, Phil?
I found a funny tweet from it's one of the books. PointsBet is early payout. The Dallas Cowboys are still not them boys, so we'll be settling all Cowboys win total unders as wins today.
I mean, but again, these books that do this kind of crap, they're bleeding money left and right. All right. And then because when people are like, what are we doing? Then all of a sudden, like, hi, I'm getting like a check like, oh, you put this, here comes you can't put $3, no $300 bet here for you. You get $18.42. Okay. I mean, you see it all the time. And,
yeah.
And actually, yesterday I got a thing for one spot, and they're like, oh, the flag on one of my buddy called me, oh, you got flagged on this thing. I'm like, come on. Freaking nonsense.
Garbage.
Like, and I'm good. I'm a cash guy to the window. And then and then they're like, even when you're going to cash now, like I'll do my cash tickets. And it was nice for a while in Jersey. Then they're all like, your cash out, like, oh, can I have your ID? My player, what do you need my card for now? Then all of a sudden, then they know what you're kind of getting into. Then they kind of like, oh, then I got to bring in the beards. Oklahoma 13.5. You could have had this line. It was a 7.5 opener. It was a 7.5. I did not get it at 7.5, nor did I get a 5.5 over at FanDuel. I wish I got down on that 5.5. Could not. I was blocked from that one. Yeah, 5.5. Yeah, no thank you. No thank you. I have to cut that bet down considerably. Oh, really? I'm shocked. You're 5. The line's freaking 14. FanDuel, folks. And again, I don't like to throw out names of books and who limit and do nonsense, but they put out lines early, and you can come in and clip those puppies. Again, I know a lot of people don't like to bet early. A week's out. You're telling me you can't find good middles? You can. You can. Gino Smith's in the house. Gino, thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you. Listen, I loved you at West Virginia. I thought you would have been good with the Jets if you had a better coach. I can't believe the real Geno Smith is here. This is fabulous. Rest up, bro. I know what you're doing up at 8 o'clock in the morning on West Coast on game day. Right? I would have slept at least 12. Get to the stadium in the afternoon, have a nice breakfast. Gracious fundamentalists here. Houston run line, Mets run line, Dodgers over. Number 2 person here on that Dodger over. What am I missing? I think the Dodgers going to pull a full Nelson and pound this guy? Houston Mets run line. Listen, you're going to run line any of these favorites, I'm going to say yes to them. I mean, on the flip side of that, I'm not. Did I bet them at minus 130s, 140s? No. And Houston, I kind of like the under. Hold on a second here. You got Houston run line, Detroit plus 1.5. What is that, a hedge? What is that one? I'll take Fields over Trey. Fields has no weapons. I know exactly. I mean, and both quarterbacks are going to look bad in the weather like that. I mean, you got 2 young quarterbacks. I mean, Fields is still basically a rookie quarterback. I mean, that Trey Lance, terrible. They're running to get rid of Garoppolo. Send him to Dallas. Here's a 4th round pick. Oh, no. People will not shut up about Lance. Jimmy G's gonna be in 4 weeks. I mean, come on. Anthony Graves coming in. WNBA, Tim?
The game's tomorrow. I have not looked at it yet.
It's tomorrow, Anthony.
Yep.
Overreaction NFL is real. I was just on Raiders fan. People were destroying car talking about the Raiders are going 5-13. I'm still trying to get used to the 5-13 instead of the 4-12s. Oh man. Yeah, you see something and people are going to overreact. You got Bills in a blowout, Rams get crushed, and then the real adjustment comes on the Sunday where Tennessee gets upset. The line balloons an extra 3 points. Atlanta puts up some points. The line comes down a little bit. And there is your overreaction. And how are you going to react to that? Because, again, 99% of the people don't bet openers. Do you feel good about 10? Like for me, Buffalo 10. Now, when I saw Tennessee, I think Buffalo should, go in and they're on a mission this year, right? They kind of look like they're ready. This should be a comfortable win. Rams, as bad as they look, they should come on. This game should be 40-10 on Sunday afternoon. But I'll take a 13.5. Right? Overreaction time. Pittsburgh. Like the Pittsburgh Patriots game. It's what, a 1? Pittsburgh, and I had Pitt. Wonderful. Patriots a little favorite. You're thinking, man, they look terrible. I did nothing but kick the Patriots in all preseason. And that game, even turning the ball over, they were still kind of hanging tough there with the Miami. Miami's got decent defense. That's why I kind of like them against Baltimore. Defense is for real, Miami. Offense, work in progress. Here, though, where's the overreaction? Pittsburgh with the big upset. Obviously, probably lose 2 of their top guys, right? Watt's out for basically the year, and Harris is banged up. We got to see how that goes. But again, people get crazy with the overreactions. Green Bay, they're terrible. Well, they got crushed last year to the opener too. And Minnesota plays them tough. Corey Jones in the house. Definitely lock that money line under 51 on Look Ahead, right? Seriously, come to the Look Ahead line show on a Sunday night. Boy, you would have did good in the Look Ahead line show if you came in for Week 1 NFL. Yeah, I mean all the picks. I think probably would have stuff I gave out on each side. I mean, I know we like Buffalo in the under. That's 2. Add that to the 10-3. That's 11-3. Minnesota 12-3. Chargers 14-3. The over though will be 14-4 there. 14-5. I mean, come on, come to the Look At Line show. I was off for the Cincy Dallas game when I might check. My funds are tied up. Here's the thing, Kim. How do you have all your money tied up? How do you have all your money tied up? I mean, you're telling me you're making $5,000-$10,000 a pop on some of these parlays. How do you have it all tied up every day? Do you ever want to collect? Do you ever want to collect any money? How do you have no money in your account? I mean, you should always have something in there. And I'm not even saying that. I mean, a couple hundred just to get down on something. Listen, Corey, Gino's in the chat. He's heading over. He's getting in his little Ferrari. He's heading over there for lunch. We got it. It's in the bag. Ray Reddington's in the house. Ravens came through. Yes, they did. Hopefully Seahawks come through tonight. Ray jumping on the 2 biggest faves public betted teams here. Although I did have the Jets and the under there. And Flacco somehow managed, I don't even know how the heck he got 300 yards passing. Today, though, I'm with you on Seattle. Yes. Ravens, though, I mean, were we that impressed with the Ravens? Took Seattle under straight up as well as teased them. Williams under the 58 yards rushing. Not much of the prop side of things. But the other one, sure. Cowboys are auditioning for Sean Payton next year. Why? Why Sean Payton? I mean, how old is Sean Payton? Really, I mean, that's who we're bringing back, Sean Payton. You could have Sean Payton and you took Jason Garrett. How would things would have worked out differently there? Think about that. Richie's smiling and laughing. Indians over. We are on opposite sides. Under for me, Raymond. Fields matched the game well for horrible conditions they were. Yeah, I mean, listen, the conditions were bad on both sides. He pulled out a win. Good for them. I mean, the outright win was nice. And I always say, I take a dog. I always joke and say, like, oh, outright, never in doubt, outright wins. No way Lance should have been favored on the road. Should have happened. Stimmy's in the house. Huge ASA. Falcons, Houston, Pitt, Giants, Mini, Bears, 2 losses were Patriots and the Jags. All plus money's there. And short of the Patriot game, the Jags should have probably won that game. So you should have had a monster game instead of just a huge one. Yeah, Whataburger. It's real, bro. They got a good burger. It's not a bad burger. See if you had the 5 guys since he was in prison.
Stemmy.
I always tell my husband, no flowers, give me something playing on the ground. Seriously. I mean, like, that's not, I guess they're nice. What are you doing with flowers? They die. They got flowers. My wife, come on. Bring her some chocolate. Reese's peanut butter cups. She'll be happy. But then playing in the ground, nah, because then who ends up taking care of it? Me, Crystal. I go out there on my green thumbs. I got to get I'm working on, I got the irrigation guys here. They're working on my sprinklers because they're kind of messed up. So when they're done, I'm going to build a nice greenhouse. Speaking of burgers, Mr. Beast Burgers. American Dream All. The American Dream All, gracious. It was the Xanadu. Back in the day, it was called Xanadu, the Xanadu. What a joke.
Have you heard of Mr. Beast?
No. Is he the YouTube guy?
He's the YouTuber. He's got now over 100 million subscribers. He's the first USA guy to do it. Oh, he lives in Greenville, North Carolina. I've met him before.
All right.
I was supposed to be on one of his videos, but I got cut.
Good job.
It was all right. I got to watch football that day.
It was pandemonium. Mr. Beast. My son's like, oh, Mr. Beast, he's planting trees or something. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? He's doing some kind of nonsense. Xanadu. What a joke. They built that place. You screw up the entire parking lot at the Meadowlands. Unbelievable. Freaking Jersey. Denver, money line any under. Plus $2. Easy money. Gracious. Denver. Money line. Under. 42.5. You got a different number. Easy money. All right, gracious. I 100% got better and my bet per game increased since listening to you and your brothers. I don't chase losers. There you go. That's what it's about, Justin. You can't, 1, you don't chase losers, and 2, not betting. You don't have to bet. And I get it as a new person. But I'm a bet. Yeah, I get, and I still bet a lot of games. But over years and years, you learn from your mistakes. You're still going to make mistakes. Not saying I don't lose or make mistakes. But yeah, you just, some things. No, I think the best thing I could tell people is, like, you don't got to bet. There's a day game today. You don't got to bet it. You don't got to bet it. I mean, you're at work, you're doing whatever you do. Like, oh, I'm going to do this and just check my phone all day to see how it does.
12:46, right on the dot every single day. Never without fail. Good work, Higgs. Proud of you. Anyways, yeah, you don't have to bet every single game. Like I've bet one baseball game today. I took the over in Pittsburgh. That's it. Today's slate is not pretty. I'm not interested in it. Not a slate that you need to go gun ho with. So, no, you do not need to bet everything. I know. Oh, he was back for a minute. No, he's not. Nope, still frozen. Rip to the guy who had 4.5K on Bama -2. It was Texas was hashtag Texas was never back, right? Yeah, -20. I got what you're saying, Raymond. Yeah, Texas almost won straight up, and that's why Georgia's number 1 in the country now. They should be. Georgia's number 1 in the country. You good? There you go. Hello there. Nope, still frozen? Still frozen. All right, cool. Yeah, you don't have to bet every single game. That's fine. Oh, now bet in the house. Let's go, Gino. Let's get it. Let's get it, Gino. Former Jet. Not exactly the house, but more than usual. There you go. There you go. Elliot's in the house. Good morning, Elliot. Astros, run line, lefty angle. I'm not going to talk you off of it. Yep, there you go. Good morning.
Right on cue. Right on cue.
There you go. Have fun.
So last thing I was going to say is, not begging everything, but like be happy with the day's pay. Like you go to work, whatever you make a day at work, be happy that making that on a game in 3 hours. All right? Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. I'm sure we covered a bunch of these guys. Bama -2. I didn't see that one. Where are we at betting there? I know you passed this. Elliot's in the house. The lefty angle.
He meant -20, not -2.
All right. Yeah, Astros lefty angle. I kind of like the under there as well. Trey Lance is ready. Yeah, and that's you used to sit behind a guy, especially a guy who took your team to the Super Bowl. You think you'd sit behind. Barrios angle at home. Here we go, Elliot. Elliot Barrios. You love Barrios. That's your Cy Young guy when he's with the Twinkies. Under Dodgers. Elliott's going opposite everybody else. He could be here like the over. Giants, we had him here in chat. We loved him. We said outright yesterday. Never in doubt. Dodgers run line, Astros run line, Braves run line, Broncos under. Yeah, run line all of them. I understand you're going to be laying a little juice with some of them. That's fine. Broncos game under. Yep. How about the Giants? Easy winner, Elliot. I don't know where you've been. We told you to take the Giants here. We like them. Mike Minor under strikeouts. Against Pitt. I don't know. Hold on a second. Let me see his recent stretch run here. Because I want to say it's Mike Minor is terrible. Why do I think he's actually pitched not too shabby lately? 1, 2, 2, 5, and 4. Pitt got him for 5 runs one game, huh? Strikeouts 3-1-7. Yeah, under the strikeouts 3-1-7, 1-4, 3-6, 4, 3-6. So yeah, under. I mean, he got 1 Pitt strikeout the last time they faced him. 5 innings. Payne is 58 soon. I guess he's not that old. I guess he's all right. That's not terrible. Adrian Peterson box career is done. I didn't even know he was boxing. No,
yeah, Peterson got knocked out by Le'Veon Bell.
Oh, did he? Anthony Davis has to be traded at the time, so the owner pulled that. Don't ask me. Guess he couldn't afford to lose both at the same time. Really? 23-10 Denver. Listen, I mean, if it stays under and I end up with a split here in the chat, so be it. Exactly. Future bet, and you're betting a little ahead of time, getting a better number, increases the bankroll. Rangers moneyline day game, Dami. I got no opinion on this game. I'm not running a bet. Glenn Otto. I mean, really, you want to bet Glenn Otto? Right on cue, the 11:47 freeze. Now, here we go. An 8-game parlay right now. You got an 8-game parlay on a Monday when there's 9 baseball games and 1 NFL game.
Stop it. Get some help.
I mean,
what? You don't have an 8-game parlay on a Monday? What's wrong with you?
There's 9. There's 10 games. Right on cue, Gil. Pinkle. Jesse Pinkle? I don't even know who he is. Cowboys head to dumpster. Well, hold on a second, Dave. He got his money after getting hurt. He was banged up anyway. Half the offensive line's missing. You have 1 wide receiver, and then you break your hands. I mean, I don't know if he's going to underperform. It's tough to perform when you're running for your life. You need 5 offensive linemen. You got 2. You need 4 wide receivers. You have 1. Come on. 7-day special, baby. $31 with the promo code. Like, again, you don't have $31. I don't know, folks, what you're doing with your life. Stop betting. Cleveland money line and San Fran money line, 2-game parlay. Oh, San Fran off of a Sunday nighter. I mean, forget about it. It's Monday. There's 10 games. There's what, 8, 9 baseball games and an NFL game. Give me the Angels money line. Reed Detmers. I like Reed Detmers. I mean, you want to take a little dog there. I mean, the opener. What was the opener in this? Where is it at? 140 down to 115. You want to take the Angels? Sure. A lot of bet women's tennis. Seriously. Get some help. 10 games today. Let me put an 8-teamer in. I mean, I don't. Maybe he makes money. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, maybe Darius is crushing these 8-teamers. I can't condone an 8-teamer. I mean, I just can't. I'm sorry. And as much as I say it's hard to win one game, and I'll bet 5, 6 games on a weekend on a slate, 15 college basketball games when there's 140. Like the picking and choosing in a parlay. I guess that's why they get so big, because you're just throwing them in and you think everyone's going to win. I get it, I guess. I sort of understand. Roll into the Just Parlay show, because Chris King and Scott Reichel will give you that parlay action. Kim, I know you're a parlay guy. Hit a 12-teamer and everything went to crap afterwards. When it hit, I'm going to be mad when I don't bet more. Darius, that's any game. Whenever you win and it comes in, you always think, I should add more on it. And the hindsight being is, yeah, I wish I had more on it. It's like the game you didn't bet. Like, I should have bet that. You never forget the game you didn't bet that lost. Don't think like that, because you're going to get absolutely buried. Should have bet more. Buried. Scott New Reichel. That's your area. Rochelle. Isn't that Rochelle? King me. I bet a 3-team parlay every day. I'm up big. I'm not saying, King, that they don't win. That's not the point I'm saying. I mean, the payouts are nice, right? 3, it's like, oh, look at this. I understand that. I understand. I just don't. That's not the best way to go. 2-1 is to put a 3-team parlay in. I mean, if you're going 3-0 every day, okay, parlaying them nice. When you start losing a couple and you go 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, to me, going 2-1 and losing money, that's frustrating. I turned 17 into a dime. Man, I didn't bet more. Listen, people love the big paydays, Darius. That's why, like I say, let's go to Vegas. Circa's got $1 billion casino for you to go into, because people hit a couple of these, and then now your $17 bet is now a $100 bet, because, hey, look how easy it is to make a dime. Now I can turn 100 into 8 dimes and 1,000 into 40 dimes. All right. I don't know. You always remember the team that killed your parlay. I haven't missed a day of betting a parlay in 1 year. I mean, listen, if you want to bet a parlay every day, if you got the bankroll to do it, King, so be it. So be it, fella. I'm not a parlay guy. And I say this, I mean, you're new here. I say this all the time. Many ways to skin a cat betting. You want to do parlays? You want to do teasers? First halves, first fives, strikeouts, nerfies, soccer, tennis, whatever you're doing. I'm not ever going to say no to do it. I'm not doing it. It's not my money. And I tell you who I like. I tell you who I bet.
I'm pretty sure people who bet parlays did great this weekend. All the people who had the Bengals and the Niners and the Titans and the Colts took a shot with Green Bay. Nebraska.
Alabama.
Wisconsin, A&M. Well, Bama won, so that technically money line would still
Money
be
line parlay.
fine.
We had to win it.
Notre Dame. I'm pretty sure the parlay people did fantastic this weekend.
Right. Toronto, Houston, Mets would probably parlay those. Well, I mean, you got 3 teams that are all heavy faves. So I understand doing that. I get it because I don't want to lay big numbers. So, yeah, I totally get. Say, you know what? I'll put 100 on 3 faves that I think should all win. 3 playoff teams. I understand. I understand completely. I say right because he's Jewish. Look at this. You got to go in this round here. Oh, my goodness, Elliot. What's wrong with you? I wish I read these quotes before I put them up here. When I lose, it stinks, but when I win big enough to cover that $1, $2 loss. I get it. Not new, just don't comment. All right. Well, then you hear me say this, King. You hear me say about parlays. And as Tim just mentioned, parlays this weekend, people probably got hurt with some of the bigger schools and teams going down. My drug of choice is parlays. I totally understand it, and I'm running out of time here, so this will be the last couple seconds here. I totally understand. I don't bet on football at all this weekend. Baseball's going great. They're doing good for me too. I stay away from NFL Week 1, always a no-go. I understand, but when the game wins, you didn't bet on, boy. It hurts. I know it does. Football's back, JoJo. You know it. I did great this weekend. I show my wins. What's your Twitter, Instagram? Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. Come say hello. You don't know my Twitter? I say it every day in here, King. Come on. I mean, listen, if you're doing good here's the thing, and this is the last thing, I'm out of here. If you did great this weekend, then you're a dog kind of guy anyway, so you'll be fine. So you're doing all right. Most people who do this aren't doing that kind of stuff. So you had a winning NFL day. You're a contrarian player. But that's it. We're out of here. Detroit Lenny up next. And Allie Burns. Bye-bye.